Welcome back. The third annual Kamloops Dragon Boat Festival kicking off this Saturday down at Riverside Park in conjunction with Ribfest. Joining us to talk about it, sitting next to me, Tracy Waddington in the middle, Phil Mahar, and Jody McAnally at the end. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. How long have you guys been dragon boating for?
I've been dragon boating for about 5 years. I don't know about you two guys.
I've been about 4 myself.
And I've been 3 years.
Good for you. Do you guys love it?
Absolutely.
What makes it so great?
Well, it's a great way to meet people.
Yeah.
It's a great way to get exercise, get you out in the summertime. There's lots of excitement. And one of the biggest parts of the sport is the festival. And that's what we're here to talk about, is the festival.
Let's talk about the festival this weekend.
Right.
What is it all about? I know that ours is smaller than some of the ones you will see in other parts of the province due to the fact it's only the third annual. But you guys have significantly grown from last year over this to this year.
That's true. Last year we were 15, which was our second year. We're now at 32. We're a small festival. Harrison was a couple of weeks ago. That was 80. Penticton's 80. Vancouver's over 150. But I'm telling you, bigger isn't better. This is a great festival.
So what happens? Do these boats come from all over the place? You can enter into it, and then there's dragon boat racing that goes on? Is that what it's about?
So what we have is the invitation goes out to all clubs around the province, anywhere. It's posted on our website and on our Facebook page. And then what we offer is that here's a selling feature, is that we have a festival that's happening. It's included within the Ribfest weekend and Hot Night in the City. And it's a great venue to watch a Dragon Boat Festival. It's along the river. It's great for spectators and families and everybody to see the races happening in live action. There's bleachers provided by the city of Kamloops. There's a great beach, and it's just really, the venue is bar none one of the best around.
That's true. That's one of the reasons that this festival has grown so fast, so quickly, is that teams that come here, teams that hear about this, they want to come because, just like Jody said, our venue is part of Ribfest, and also our race course. Our race course is different than you see elsewhere in the province, and that's why there's some pretty high-powered teams coming from Fort Langley and from Kelowna. We're racing under a bridge. When you go under the bridge, there's a bit of a curve, so it's a little bit more challenging than racing on, say, a lake or even racing on the ocean.
You race down and then race back, too?
No, just downstream.
Yeah.
Above the bridge. We start above the bridge. So if you're in Pioneer Park, you won't be able to see the start of the bridge or the start of the race. But what is great about the festival as well is that you can stand on the pier and you can actually see the finish of the race. Places like Harrison, you're looking out into the lake, and it's a little hard looking at the angle. Wow, who was first and who was fifth? Right?
Yeah, great spectator venue for us as well.
Yeah.
How far do you guys go?
500 meters is a typical race.
Yeah.
We start off with a sprint of 300 meters. That's what we use to seed for the next 3 races. Now, the corporate division is doing something a little different.
So this year we added something new, the corporate division, just to include a little bit more of the Kamloops, the people here. We've got 7 teams coming in this year, and so each team has 20 people. So we have TD Bank, we have YMCA, we have Daily Company, we have Public Health, and we have U District Liquor Store, and then 2 RHI teams going in this year. And what they're going to do is it's going to be a lot of mayhem and a lot of fun because they've only had 2 practices, but they're doing great. But they're going to race for 300 meters, and then they're going to have 2 500 meters. So this week they're kind of doing their final 500-meter race to kind of figure out how hard that actually is. It doesn't seem like long, but it's okay.
But it will work well because we've sent out a welcome letter to the out-of-town teams, I'll say, the 24 teams. And one of the things that we've included in the welcome letter is, look, please encourage these new folks. Let them see how exciting a festival is, and hopefully they'll come back.
Absolutely, and it's meant for everybody to have fun, right?
It
Get out
really
there,
is.
test your skills, but if you're new to it, it doesn't mean you can't take part and have a good time.
That's right.
We have 30 seconds. I just want to make sure people know what time your event kicks off on Saturday, should they want to head down to the river and take it in.
Okay, well, the races start at 8 o'clock. They'll go to approximately 4:30 in the afternoon. We go pretty much non-stop during that whole time. A good time to come down might be mid-morning until mid-afternoon, say like 11 to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, something like that. By that time, the festival will be in full gear. By that, I mean, boats have been seated, and they're now getting very competitive.
Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I wish you all luck on your various teams. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. And hopefully we get a ton of people out to support them. So if you'd like to head down to the river, mid-morning, it sounds like, 8 o'clock, things get going. But definitely through the morning, if you're going to be down at Ribfest on Saturday, you should do that. You can also check them out online, KamloopsDragonBoatFestival.com. We are back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.